Hello, my name is Resilan, and welcome to Farthest Frontier.
So we're back in Farthest Frontier, and part of what we're going to do in the next set of series, or the next episodes, is we're kind of taking a look around the town, and one of the things that we have to do is we've got to upgrade our defenses. We are beginning to have some problems with the raids coming in, and we're not able to defend ourselves very well against the raids. So one of the things that I want to do is I want to build some walls around the city. So we'll start putting some palisade walls. Seems to be the best options for the walls that we have right now. It's wood. We've got plenty of wood. It's a renewable resource. Ooh, that well is in the way if I put it right there. So let's actually take the road build tool and remove what I just did. Tell it to get rid of that. And then we'll start over again and move the wall outside where that well is at. So we want to come back down with palisade walls. So there's the... can't upgrade the existing walls. I looked at that. It would be nice to be able to upstate, but those are fieldstone walls, so they can't be upgraded. And I want walls that will protect us better. We can't do fortified wall until we get to tier 3, so that just leaves us with the palisade wall. So we'll bring that down through here, and then on the other side of that, we'll just run it out through here a ways. We're just going to go around the entire town and build a wall. Now that wall will probably be left. We'll probably line this up with the wall that's over here by the grave. Yep, that'll work. So let's bring this down through here. And we went one square too far, so we'll come in here and remove that. And then we'll come up here and we'll need to redo the road here as well as redo some of the other components here. But let's take out the fieldstone wall. We'll take that out here. Confirm that, and then we'll take out the on the other side over there. We'll take that out as well. And take my fence tool again, and take the no. So let's hold off a minute and see where we want to go. Do we want to go further out? I don't think so. I think this is some of those buildings being outside the walls will be fine. I think we can just put the palisade wall right there where the other one is. But let's see. No, maybe not. Let's look at here. Yeah, that was kind of nice. If we think about it. So just trying to figure out where to place this between the mines and stuff that's going to be there. So bring that down here. Bring this over here. And then bring this, oh, that's not lined up properly. Okay, here we go. Line it up properly here. Bring that back down here, and then we've got one too many again. It's okay, we can remove that. They've not built anything yet. At the moment, we've got time stopped. We're not advancing time while we're doing some planning. Now, this forager shack is in the way. That is exactly where I want my wall to go down through there. So we want to relocate that. Put it on the other side of the road. I don't want it to get in the way of any of the ore nodes that are there. So I need to do something. So let's go ahead and rotate this around and just place it right there. Not really going to change where it harvests at. I just want to move it to a, so that it won't be where my wall is, because I want to bring the wall right down through there. Now, I can't bring it over the hut yet until they move the hut. There's not much I can do. So we'll bring it down to where we can. And we'll choose the wall tool again, and we'll take out this little section of wall. Now, by moving these sections of walls, it does make me more vulnerable to attacks for a period of time. But there's just not much I can do about that. Something has to be done, and I need walls built. So you can see the walls going in as I advance time and get things moving now. We want this forager shack to move. I'll leave the other walls there for the moment. So we're just doing our thing. Now we've got an armory site that we placed down, but we didn't build. We really don't have the resources to build this. There's a lot of things that we need to build, but we just don't have the resource. All right, a merchant. Let's see what we have. Now the merchant would buy wood items. Seems to be a lot of them. He'll have the gold ore, so let's go ahead and sell the gold ore to him. That's a good source of income at 12 each. That's 756 gold. That will keep me operating for a year or so. If I don't buy too much other stuff. Now, I am running very low on food items. And he is selling some smoked fish. He also selling some weapons, and I do need weapons. So let's buy a little bit of the smoked fish. Maybe around 100 or so smoked fish. And 99, that's good enough, that's close enough. It's below average price, so that's not bad. Now he's asking more than average price for the weapons, but I need weapons. So we're going to pull up, let's do 5 of these. Basically, so the 756 that I got for selling the gold, I just spent it all. But yeah, I needed that. I'm also, let's buy a tool, heavy tool. And that's going to about do it for this trading person. Let's buy some shields for my soldiers, maybe. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do that too. I had a little bit of extra money. Of course, now I've spent more money than I made. I can't do that very often because I also need money to operate. We do have some pottery built up. We've got 89 pottery. Hopefully we'll get the next trading partner that comes in will buy the pots. We made the pots. In the last episode we were doing more pots. Now we need to sell pots. Yeah, I know the food stocks are low. That's okay. So I need to harvest some more trees, maybe some bushes and berries. We might put some of these on harvest. It looks like there's a lot of trees marked. So we can see our orchard there. At some point in time I would actually like to build another orchard. I've got some farms here. I want to do some more farms, some more orchards. Food is definitely something I need lots of food. And that is something that I'm focusing on right now is protection and food. I need a stable food supply. I need protection, which means more towers. We certainly need more income. I do have a profit at the moment up there while I'm looking at all the stuff for the farms. So got to get the crop rotation down. So we stop time for a moment so that it's not moving as I come through here and decide what I want to do for my farming. Now, I do want some greens here, so I'll do some cabbages at the end of the year. And then at the beginning of the year, I'll actually do some, kind of in the middle, I guess. I'll do some, we'll put in some clover. All right, just ground cover. So check out my other plots here and what they're making. So I'm making various things. I've got various things being produced. Beans and carrots and turnips. And, that is buckwheat. Okay. At some point in time I need to start making clothing. So I'm going to need some flax to make clothing items. Certainly have to start thinking about a field kind of dedicated to that, I think. We got different crops at different years, rotated around and making plenty of food items. I need more farms, given the number of people that I have, but that's we'll come back to that. Really not going to be adding a whole lot of people. We're at 128. I don't really want to increase much beyond that until I've got I've stabilized my food supply. I've got stockyards I got 2 stockyards, neither one of them anywhere near full, so we're good on that. And we can see some palisade walls being built over there. It's kind of nice. We'll put palisade walls up, we'll put gates up. That way, and then we're going to move our towers closer to the walls. That way, as the enemy comes and tries to break into my town and break down the walls, so we will have more towers shooting at them, trying to run them off and kill them. All right, and we finally have somebody to buy the pots. So we sell the items for the pot. Let's see what else we got. We got some more. We got some smoked meat this time. Fairly decent price on that, so we'll buy some of that since we're still very low on food items. We have some furs as well, which would be nice. I'm running low on shoes, I'm running low on coats, but I just don't have enough to do anything there. The cheese is below normal price, so let's buy a little bit of cheese. That just gives us some more food items. And that's going to have to be about it. I can't do much else. He will buy crossbows, but he's not selling them. He will buy bricks, but he's not selling them. I do need bricks. Some of the expansions I need require bricks. I can't do any upgrades without. I need iron and bricks. If I get iron, I can start upgrading my wells. But I'm still subsidizing my defenses. I'm not making any money, so I literally have to trade to keep my town operating. So we have to go slow. So that's about all I can do with that trading partner. All right, we start time again and move forward. So that's the trading post. People are getting sick. I don't have the doctor turned on, and I don't think I'm going to turn the doctor on. It's you turn the doctor on, the town upgrade, the houses upgrade, and I just don't want the houses upgrading. It's not sustainable, and the doctor just costs so much money I can't afford it. It's just the reality of it. If I turn the doctor on, I do get my houses would upgrade. I get more taxes, but I don't get enough taxes to at this size. I don't get enough taxes to offset the cost of the doctor, which is unfortunate. You'd like to think the doctor pays for itself, but it does not. It just puts me into a large negative balance for the month. We got some deer over here. Some more animal pelts would be nice. I would need more hunters doing some of that. That's a deer over here. I've got some hunter hunting that deer. Temporary shelter here. There's a forager shack with lots of stuff being foraged in its range. So certainly do need to think about some additional pelts. Okay, let's see what we've got. Everybody's busy. We've got 17 laborers. That looks pretty good. 15 farmers. 15 or 13 on farmers. So we got a couple of extra people helping with farming at the moment. We can see the palisade walls coming in a little bit. And I am going to have to redo the roads, so I might as well come over here and start clearing out the road segments. See if I can't redo the road so that I can put the fence in. Alright, let's see. So, let's take out this section of road here. And this section here, we'll remove it as well. And then this curved section here, we'll take this out as well. Okay. Now, what we need to do, and of course the trader is leaving town as I delete the road out from under him. Awesome. And let's see. Okay, you didn't like that. Let's bring the road straight outside of the town. Then we'll curve it around the windmill. And then we will bring over on the other side. We will split it off in a straight line, and then we will partially do kind of a diagonal line and then cut it in. Okay, there we go. Now with that in place, we can go ahead and get rid of this little section of fencing here. Alright, might as well just get rid of that whole segment. Of course I do it the slow way, one at a time. Now then I want to come back in here and build my palisade walls. Get them all right up to the edge of the road. So put one on each side so that it'll put that in there. And then going back to my build menu, I need to get the gate. And we'll put a gate in right there. So that now we'll have a gate. It's right there beside my barracks. So as people try to come into that gate right there, if they try to break that gate down, they're going to be under fire from the soldiers in my barracks. That'll be good. Okay, just looking out here at the farms and what's going on with the farms, everything looks fine there. There is my arborist building. There's some pretty fertile land right here, so I could expand my farming here. Some hawthorn there. There's some stone here. Let's go ahead and get rid of the stone here beside the road. So they're building in the gate fences. They're certainly not doing anything efficient with it. Oh, wait a minute. This is a problem. The road curves. You can't do a curved road through the fence, so I'm going to need to redo this section of road as well. Ooh, that's a big segment of road. Oh well. It is what it is. So now then, we need to bring the road. We'll bring that in there like that. And then we'll we'll bring this one in here like that. It curves out there, okay. And then it goes straight through now, like that. And then we cut it off at an angle. And we'll bring it in there and bring it in there. That way it looks somewhat reasonable. There we go. Now we have to build the wall, another wall segment right up against here. And now we can put a fence in. Or a gate. I keep saying a fence, but it's a gate that we want. Okay, looks like on the other side over here, my foraging shack has been moved. So I can extend the wall on down, or so I'll bring that down here. Now we're just looking around here and seeing what we've got. So the walls are being built. We're about halfway through the year. We do have some food supplies now. We're up to 9 months of food. So that's good. We need another well. We're having problems with water supply. Let's see. I'm trying to get it close to this tree over here so that we get the benefit of the looking at the various different bonuses that I get. That's only 51% on that side of the road. And I don't want to be right up against the wall because I'm going to move my tower out there where they can attack people that are outside. So we'll just put it right beside the house right there. 55% I guess is as good as I'm going to get in that location. Alright. So we got this little village out here, people doing things, that's fine. Now let's see what we have. Right now it's just a waiting game. So here's my foraging shack. I need to relocate this. Get it over here back to where it was, to where it collects up this stuff. I want to make sure I get those greens as well as the other, the hawthorn. There we go. And my little guy's out there collecting the greens. Very good. It gets us stuff to eat. And we get some rocks up here. I'll go ahead and mark those for harvest. I got plenty of stone at the moment. I'm really not doing bad on stone because I'm not using much stone. I will need a big stockpile of it once I can upgrade those to fortified walls, and that will be something we do pretty soon once we upgrade the next tier. I don't guess that might not be very soon. Hey, a villager got cured and one succumbed to illness. Well, villagers are replaceable. I can't operate a town without gold, so unless you guys want to pay more taxes, there's not much I can do about that. Now let's take a look here at what we have as far as supplies. Some of our villagers don't have enough shoes. We're only 83 of 105 have shoes. We need more shoes. That's a problem. That's not good. That's why I'm looking at the cobbler shop here. I got 2 people making these. I probably need more leather. There's probably enough people making shoes. I just need more leather. I don't know what to do about that other because I don't know of another hunting resource nearby. There is a boar somewhere, but the boar's not going to help because I don't have crossbows yet. My hunters against the boars wouldn't do very well. There's deer, but I've already got a hunter shack on that. What's up here on the other side? Is there anything up here? I'm not seeing any. I mean, there's lots of harvesting resources up there. Herbs and things like that. Way up there, there's a deer sighted. But man, that's a long way away around that. It's not anywhere close. There's the deer there, but that's being harvested already. Let's see, what's this right here? Oh, that's boar. Yeah, that's, while that would be useful, that can't hunt the boar yet. They'll kill my hunters. Logs laying on the ground. My guy's chopping trees down. Somebody else has cholera. You might as well quit getting sick. Or if you're going to get sick all the time, just go ahead and get sick and die. Replace you with someone healthier. Alright, so my lookout towers. I've got fairly good coverage in the center of town. The thing about it is I'm starting to build walls, and what I need to do is I need to get my protection on the outside. Now that looks terrible, doesn't it? Let's see, let's take that out. Let's go back to the delete. Alright, there we go. I'll continue building the walls. We can put a gate in here. Let's get it. And for once, we don't have to do anything to the road. It's actually fine. And then we've got the sections going down through there. Got various different things we need to put in. So we're coming up on winter time. Oh, we've got some compost. Let's apply the compost. Let's see. There's 69%, so we'll put it right there. So there's not much else we can do right now. We've got a lot of build orders in for the walls. We got plenty of wood to build the wall stuff with. My fishing is still going well. He's still gathering lots of fish. 86 fish from that particular fishing camp. So at this point, we're coming up to the end of the year. I don't know of much else we're going to be able to do this year, so we will kind of wait out the winter time and then see if we can't pick it up next year and continue with the building of the wall. At this point, guys, let's see, root cellars. Before I quit, I was about to leave, and then I thought about the root cellars. I've got one that's full. That one's not got much in it, so I got plenty of storage capacity at the moment. We're good. I've got a granary coming in here and a windmill. So the windmill's producing flour, so I could create a bakery. Worms. A bakery would actually help improve things. Now worms, well, let's see what worms. This is caused because they don't have shoes. Need these shoes. We'll have to solve the shoe problem. I may have to build a second cobbler, but I don't think I have enough hides to build a second cobbler. I think that's part of the issue, is I don't have enough hides. Alright, we're coming up on the end of the year.
Thanks for watching, and take care.